So the other aspect of the Rogaine is once you get your initial route out and your timing for getting back to the start, um, you're going to want to have some options in case you get back earlier than expected to go collect some more points. So in this instance, these 3 or 4 points made sense as one loop if you had time. So my plan was I'd be coming back from the north to the start, and if I had time, I would go out, and I've got one big climb up to the top of this hill, come out and get 82, stay high, and get 50, and then come down to 40 and out. Or my second option, if I had a little bit more time, is to come over and come up and get 40 on the way up the hill, go get 82, get 50, staying high, and then come down the hill and get 70, and then back into the finish. So that was my alternate finishing loops that I had depending on how much time I had when we got to the finish. Now when I got near the finish, I had maybe the time, I didn't have the legs. So I did motivate myself because I saw Michelle ahead of me and I didn't know if she was getting ready to beat me, so I motivated myself.
I was not.
To take one last big hill hike, and came out and got 82, swung around to get 50, and then came down to 40 and into the finish.
That was a long, long and tiring hike all the way out to 82 and back. You really had to have some good legs to be able to pick up these with only, we had a good 45 minutes left, I think, or a good hour left, and struggled to.
Yeah, we had about an hour left, and it took us 45 minutes to get those 3.
Yeah.
And,
So
if it was the beginning of the race, it would have only taken half an hour to get those 3.
yeah, it was
So,
it was tough, and you have to. I learned too, not underestimate the difficulty of a downhill. It feels like, oh, well, we'll just come down to 40, but that was actually a tough hike down, and tough on the legs.
there was a couple inches of snow on the ground, and on that downhill, it was obvious that some people actually slid past the checkpoint
Right.
and had to climb back up to get it.
So definitely recognizing that the downhills, though they seem like they'd be easy, aren't necessarily going to be as easy as you anticipate, for sure.
That's a great point. In this type of terrain, as much as flat a land as you can stay on, that'll be the easiest on the legs. So whether you're going uphill or downhill, that's tough on the legs. Staying in flat portions is a good route choice in this type of terrain. The fun news is the Michigan crew did outstanding down there. We all had a great time. We all came away with exhausted legs, and as we left there and stopped at Tim Hortons, we're aching and stretching. Michelle decided to do a little jig to show us what good a shape she was in. And needless to say, though, she hasn't been able to walk for 2 days.
I have not. This is definitely an eye opener as far as how hilly and tough on the legs something like this can be. But it was an awesome race. A lot of kudos to the NSF Adventures there for putting this on. We had a ton of fun, great food, great company, and really would encourage anybody to go down there and explore these hills. They were a lot of fun. It's a lot of different navigating from what I'm used to here in Michigan.
It is. It's fun to be able to see it like that. And come join us next time.